Today, I'm going to be breaking down Loyalty by Shenseea, where, as usual, I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. For those of you that are interested, I have put my interpretation of the song meaning down in the description below. So if you want to check that out, then by all means, please do so. Okay, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some music.
Where are you from, sir?
Man.
Wicked.
Shen Yang. Yeah. You know I'm not afraid. Make I tell him something. Me love my man, him love me. Baby, me give you loyalty. Big up me man, him a real OG. Whoa, you are the love of me life, no other one to you. Me no friendly, me not this yo. I when a rich man who want spend pan me too. No boy can't compare to me man. You need good love and me response for you. You are mine and me belong to you. And if a pussy this me man a bad man for you.
Nice
no boy
vocals.
can't compare to me man. Me baby love me like no other. Me ex them a horror. If me want you make it happen.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there because we have leaked over into the verse. So let's cover off the intro, let's cover off the pre-chorus, and let's cover off the chorus. Okay, so as we always do, let's cover off the intro first. So it's 4 bars long, nice and short, which is exactly what we like. Tempo-wise, you're looking at around 97, 98 BPM. So we have a moderate tempo here, also known as andante moderato, for those of you that are interested. We get opened up, we've got this really prominent sound in the mix, this do-do-do-dun, 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 and that's driving the main melody. I don't know what that sound is, so I'm not going to bother to hazard a guess. What we also have in the mix is what sounds like these morphed vocals, and they go dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun 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 dun, and they got a real nice sense of rhythm to them. And then finally we have some intro vocals from Shenseea in there as well. Pre-chorus, this hits at around 19 seconds, and the first thing to pay attention to here is actually the song structure itself. The fact that we go from the intro into the pre-chorus and the pre-chorus into the chorus, rather than from the intro into a verse. The second thing to pay attention to is the introduction of the bass and a set of keys. And also at around 27 seconds, we get this reggae snare type sound that actually helps to transition us out of the pre-chorus into the chorus. And then finally we have the chorus. So this is where the drums come into the mix, but this is also where we get a switch up in the sound that's driving that main melody. If you go back to the intro and listen, you'll hear that they are different. This is also where we get a switch up in the bass. So in the pre-chorus, the bass was more consistent. We switch over to this chorus, it's much more choppier and much more aligned to the rhythm of the track. 38 seconds-ish. Boom, keys come back into the mix. And then the final thing to pay attention to is what's going on vocally. So we get lots of variety within the rhythm or the flow of the vocals within this segment. So there are periods where we have lots of spacing within the vocals and they use tail offs in those moments. But then there are other times where the flow is much more pacier in the chorus. So lots of variety vocally there. So let's go back, let's listen.
Where are you from, sir?
Man.
Wicked.
Shen Yang.
Right, hear that sound?
Yeah. You know I'm not
Hear
afraid.
those more
Make I
vocals.
tell him something. Me love my man, him love
Right,
me.
bass in.
Baby, me give you loyalty. Big up me man,
Keys.
him a real OG. Whoa, you are the
Snare.
love of me life, no other one to you. Me no friendly, me not this yo. I when a rich man who want
Listen
spend
to the
pan me
variety
too.
in the
No boy
vocals.
can't compare to me man. You need good love and me response for you. You are mine and me belong to you. And if a pussy this me man a bad man for you. No boy can't compare to me man. Me baby love me like no other. Me ex them a horror. If me want you make it happen like a Harry Potter. Top shopper this your bad ya. I feel you know other non-cheat. Some girl weak like weak bladder. Any woman that you can for
nice
me.
harmonies.
Never make time for you like a road.
And again.
Not threatened by no girl who used to do with you before me. Fight for you like Prince Harry love story. Baby, a one man to me nookie. From me have a man no other can get to me. My friend them know this a girl unruly. But when it come to you, me take care of my duty. Cause me love my man, him love me. Baby, me give you loyalty.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there. Let's cover off the first verse. So the first thing to pay attention to here within this first verse is the fact that that intro sound, that do-do-do-dun, 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 that's brought back into the mix. But we also have a new sound being brought in, and it almost sounds like a harp, but it could very easily be something completely different. Now, this is one of those sounds that once you hear it, you can't unhear it, but because it has no real pattern to it, or it doesn't seem to have any real pattern to it, and it's not in the track all the time, it's going to be very difficult for me to point out. So try and listen out for it, but I will also do my best to point it out when it comes in. And then the last two things to pay attention to here, what you'll notice is that around 58 seconds, the kick drum actually gets temporarily removed from the track. But then around 108, that kick drum comes back in, but that harp-like sound, that actually gets removed from the mix. So let's go back, let's listen.
And if I pussy this woman a bad man for you, that boy can't compare to me, man. Me baby love me like no other. Me ex them a horror. If me want you make it happen like a Harry Potter. Top shopper this your body.
Right, there's that harp-like sound there.
Some girl weak like weak bladder. Any woman that you can for me. Never make time for you like a
kick drum removed.
Not threatened by no girl who used to do with you before me. Fight for you like Prince Harry love story. Baby, a one man
Kick
to
drum
me
back in.
From me have a man no other
Harp
can
sound
get to
gone.
me. My friend them know this a girl unruly. But when it come to you, me take care of my duty. Cause me love my man, him love me. Baby, me give you loyalty. Big up me man, him a real OG. Whoa, you are the love of me life, no other one to you. Me no friendly, me not this you. I when a rich man who want spend pan me too. No boy can't compare to me, man. You need good love and me response for you. You are my...
Right, just very quickly, those repeated phrases and those supporting vocals within this chorus absolutely bang because they weren't in the first chorus, so they really stand out. Let's go back a couple, listen.
Yeah, be me give you loyalty. Big up me man, him a real OG. Whoa, you are the love of me life, no other one to you. Me no friendly, me not this you. I when a rich man who want spend pan me too. No boy can't compare to me.
Supporting vocals coming in.
You need good love and me response for you.
Listen to that.
Mine and me belong to you. And if I pussy this woman a bad man for you. No boy can't compare to me, man. All true drama, me in a corner. You can call me a man clone if you wanna. Feel me love to disappear when time's harder. Only time you see me switch it up, I in a genre. My man is all I can ask for. If me I am head,
nice cuts.
The farmer. But me see myself as Michelle to Obama. Cause I'm a loyal partner. To the love of my life, no other one to you. Me no friend.
Okay, right, let's stop it there for the last time. Let's cover off the second verse, and then we'll go ahead and we'll see the rest of the track out. Okay, so there's really only a couple of things to pay attention to within this second verse, and the first thing is what's going on with the vocals themselves. So we have a much more relaxed approach within this second verse. We're sitting at more of a comfort range here, whereas in the first verse we had much more variety in terms of range. We've also got some tape stops in this verse as well, and we definitely get more cuts of the kick drum when those tape stops are happening. And then the final thing to pay attention to is just the length of the verse. What you'll notice is that the second verse is actually shorter than the first. So let's go back, let's listen, and let's see the rest of the track out.
Compare to me, man. You need good love and me response for you. You are mine and me belong to you. And if I pussy this woman a bad man for you. No boy can't compare to me, man. All true drama, me in a corner.
More of a relaxed approach, comfort zone.
Feel me love to disappear when time's harder. Only time you see see me switch it up in a genre. My man is all I can
Tape
ask
stops.
for. If me I am head, him a the farmer. But me see myself as Michelle to Obama. Cause I'm a loyal partner to the love of me life, no other one to you. Me no friendly, me not this yo. I when a rich man who want spend pan me too. No boy can't compare to me, man. You need good love and me response.
Harmonised vocal runs
Your
there.
mind and me belong to you. And if a pussy this me man a bad man for you. No boy can't compare to me, man. Yeah.
Right, outro now.
Yen yang.
Okay, that's it from me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.